This morning we are going to do breakfast at Carnation Cafe. Now, we have not made an advanced dining reservation for this. You can, but you don't need to. So it's 7:50 in the morning at the moment, and if we just come over here, you'll see a line starting to queue up outside of the restaurant. We're just gonna join that line, and at 8 o'clock the restaurant will open, or a little bit after, sometimes it's like 8:02, and then we will get in there. Now, you do have to sacrifice the best part of rope drop in order to do this, if you want to. Of course, you could always make a reservation for like 9 a.m. and then enjoy the park from 8 to 9. But there's quite a few people that actually do this standby walk-up list for Carnation Cafe. We'll show you the line at 8 o'clock itself so that you can see how many people are here waiting. But I've done this a couple of times now. It's always worked out. If you like a real chill morning, you don't like care about getting straight to the rides first thing, this is a really good idea, an awesome time to eat at Carnation Cafe right when the park opens. At 8:01 they are opening the front doors here, and I just want to scan the crowds so that you can see the line. This is the standby line to get in. This is the standby line to get into Carnation Cafe first thing at rope drop. So I think the lady with the stroller is at the back here. So that's what we're looking at. Now, you can choose to sit inside or outside. We always prefer outside, but here's just a quick look at some of the areas for inside. We're gonna check in here at the desk in a minute. And here's where we got seated outside, and there's nobody else out here at the moment, but by the time we leave, all of these tables will be full. Now, the ones right by the street there looks like they've got a 2-person table, they have a 6-person table, and then over here there is a 4-person table that's a little bit closer to the street, but we're fine where they put us, that's fine. And this is their outdoor seating area. There are more tables the other direction as well. They've got quite a few seats out here. So let's scan their breakfast menu now. They have a breakfast skillet for $19, a veggie skillet for $19, ham steak for $20, a breakfast sandwich for $15, Walt's chili cheese omelet for $19, the Mickey-shaped waffle, that's what I want to get here today. I want to get the adult one. I've gotten the kids one before, but that's $17. Buttermilk pancakes are $16, and then overnight oats are $9. And then here is the kids menu, and they have a create your own meal situation here. You can choose between silver dollar pancakes, scrambled eggs, or Mickey-shaped waffles. And just so you know, adults can order off of this too. I have asked if I could order off of the kids menu before, and they have let me, so just ask. And then they have some selections down here. You choose 2 of these, seasonal fruit, breakfast potatoes, and applewood smoked bacon. If you order the Mickey waffles off of the kids menu, you will get 2 smaller Mickey waffles. And if you order a Mickey waffles off of the adult menu, you get 1 large Mickey waffle. Now, I've seen people order the adult one before, but I've never ordered it myself. So the main reason for coming here this morning is that I wanted to try the adult Mickey waffle and compare it to the kids' Mickey waffles. I already know that I love the smaller Mickey waffles, but I want to see if that larger one is just as good, and whether or not, because I found that the kids' Mickey waffles to be quite filling. So if you get the kids' meal for just $10, it can be a more affordable option over the adult one, which is $17. So we'll see what we think at the end. So Amy and both kids ordered kids' meals, and the kids' meals come with a drink. So the kids got chocolate milk, each of them got chocolate milk, but when Amy asked if she could get a drink, they said that she's able to order off the kids' menu.
But I don't get a drink.
But doesn't get the kids' drink. So she did just get a glass of water here. But that's good to know. If you're ordering off of the kids' menu as an adult, they won't give you the kids' drink.
That's fine.
That's fair, yeah.
No.
Both of my kids are fascinated with the fact that the kids menu is a Phineas and Ferb thing. So, James, can you show me the Candace maze? So, he said he purposely did the Candace maze wrong because he did not want Candace to find their mom or something like that. They love watching Phineas and Ferb on Disney+. They just discovered Phineas and Ferb when we were on vacation in Hawaii because it was on the TV at Aulani, and now they love Phineas and Ferb and they watch it all the time. So they just they love that the kids menu. The kids menu is Phineas and Ferb themed.
Toys.
This year for Oogie Boogie Bash, Dr. Doofenshmirtz is back. He was there last year, and I was not really familiar with him at the time. Now I am quite familiar with Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and it'll be fun to go see him again at Oogie Boogie Bash. We're going, or at least I'm going, with my buddy David from Big Red Journeys, as I typically do, on Sunday, August 17th for the very first day. So we will have a video on Oogie Boogie Bash up on Monday, the very next day, Monday, August 18th. So be on the lookout for that in about a month's time. For our food, Benjamin ordered the scrambled eggs, and he asked for a side of bacon and the seasonal fruit. He loves fruit, so that was great for him. And then Amy and James got the same thing. They ordered the same things. They both got a kids Mickey waffles with breakfast potatoes and a side of the Applewood smoked bacon. And I ordered, again, as I mentioned, the adult Mickey waffles. And this one comes, well, just one Mickey waffle, a singular waffle, and it comes with the choice between bacon and smoked sausage. I went with the sausage. And so everybody has their own plate today, no splitting going on. The kids' meals are small enough that they're not really splittable, but they're large enough that they are quite filling even for an adult.
I was about to say, this is perfect amount.
Yes, perfect. The two waffles, she's already dug into one, but the breakfast potatoes and the bacon. And then you take a look at mine here, right? So I have, there's a hidden sausage under here. I have just the singular waffle and 2 pieces of sausage. Amy definitely has more food than me, and mine is $7 more expensive. So that's why I've typically always ordered the kids Mickey waffles in the past, but I wanted to get this adult waffle for once, again, just to see what it's like to video it and to be able to show you the difference in the plates.
Is your camera broken?
No, it's fine.
You're trying to fill every crevice?
Yep. And of course, we need to completely drench the Mickey waffle in maple syrup. You can never have too much maple syrup on a waffle. That's my personal opinion, and I always douse my waffles. So good. Amy, on the other hand, was just picking it up and tearing it apart and eating it raw.
I was dipping it.
Were you? Okay. At least you're dipping it.
A little bit of syrup. I don't like soggy waffles, so I don't like dousing them.
I was eating my Mickey waffle, which was very good, by the way. I was loving it, but I noticed it was rather crispy. And I looked over and I saw Amy tearing apart her Mickey waffles, and they looked a whole lot softer than mine. So I asked if we could trade bites. I gave her a bite of mine, and I took a bite of hers. And hers were definitely significantly softer. So the kids' Mickey waffles are better. They're a better consistency. The flavor is probably about the same, but that consistency, that thicker, fluffier aspect as opposed to the crunchy aspect, to me, made the kids' Mickey waffles much, much better. Now, you may disagree. You may say, I love a crunchy waffle. And if you love a crunchy waffle, then you're definitely going to want the adult waffle. But if you'd like a little bit more of a softer waffle, then the kids' Mickey waffles are the way to go. So what did you think?
Yummy. I haven't had a Mickey waffle in a while.
Yeah.
Because we don't come here very often for breakfast.
Did you not get one at Storytellers the other day? It was about a month ago.
I don't think I did, actually. I thought about it because I noticed you had gone some, but at that point, I had already gone back for food multiple times, and when I'm at Storytellers, I go all for the savory stuff, like the meats, They were starting to put out lunch items at that point, so I think I even had mac and cheese at one point for my breakfast. I was happy to get a Mickey waffle.
The Mickey waffles here at Carnation Cafe are the best Mickey waffles that I have found anywhere. And we've eaten at a lot of places that have them now. I have eaten at the Plaza Inn for their character breakfast, not as good as here. I've eaten at Storytellers for their character breakfast, not as good as here. I have had the Mickey waffles over at Schmoozies, and while they're still decent, they're not as good as here. I've had Mickey waffles at Walt Disney World in a couple of different locations that they have over there, and once again, they are not as good as here. Carnation Cafe's Mickey Waffles, specifically the kids' version of the Mickey Waffles, are the best version of the Mickey Waffles that I have had on any Disney property. They're that good, and highly recommend. Like, the kids' Mickey Waffles are firmly in probably my top, 3 food items throughout the entire Disneyland resort. Easy. The kids took a little bit of coaxing to get their food done. Benjamin still has a little bit of eggs, but Amy promised him some of her bacon if he ate a bunch of his eggs, so he quickly scarfed some down. Otherwise... Oh, James's bacon. Otherwise, Benjamin was struggling to eat his eggs there for a bit. And James only ate one of his Mickey Waffles. In fact, he gave the other one to Amy and I to split. So even these kids' meals are a little large for the children in terms of being, fulfilling. Speaking of whether or not, a meal is filling or not. Filling. If a meal. Okay, somebody said they wanted us to leave bloopers in. I might leave those in. Enjoy, okay? I trip over words sometimes. I generally cut that stuff out. But whether or not the Mickey Waffle, my adult Mickey Waffle, was filling, the smoked sausage made it filling. I feel like if I'd have gotten the bacon, it might not have been quite so filling, but those sausages were very, very filling. And so I think that the adult Mickey Waffle was plenty of food, even though I said you get more food with the kids' meal. The adult one was plenty as well. I'm not going to walk away from here still hungry. So before we go, James, what did you think of your kids' meal?
Good.
You liked your Mickey Waffles? Mm-hmm. How were the potatoes?
Not good because I don't usually put pepper on it.
Oh, you didn't like the seasoning on them?
I didn't really like the bell peppers.
The bell peppers. I thought he was talking about, salt and pepper.
No.
What did you think of the potatoes?
I liked them. I thought they were very good.
They looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, they were good.
Benji, do you have any thoughts on your food?
The eggs were good and the pineapple.
Oh, you like the pineapple?
Mm-hmm. And the bacon.
And the bacon. He
and
devoured.
The pineapple was Hawaii. Hawaiian.
Yeah. He devoured all his bacon and his brother's bacon. That's how much he loved bacon. Here's something that I didn't mention. I'm thinking about it as we're walking away. But something I didn't mention was every single person in the standby line that you saw waiting outside the restaurant got seated. And got seated quickly. I want to say before our server even came up to take our drink order, I'd seen at least 5 or 6 other groups get seated, and that line wasn't too terribly long. So if you do want to do the walk up and you're not you didn't make a reservation but you still want to eat there, absolutely do the walk up first thing in the morning. I can't speak to how long the walk up takes if you show up at 9 instead of 8. But if you show up right when it opens, it doesn't really matter where you are in the line. You're going to get seated, so don't worry too much about that. Of course, the best thing for you to do if you know that you want to eat there is to make an advanced dining reservation online for the time that you want to eat. That'll just make it so much more simpler than having to have any stress about that. But it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't super stressful. Wasn't something to worry about. And that's it for our time here today at Carnation Cafe. Always a good time at Carnation Cafe. It's been a while since I've eaten here, but when I had eaten here last, it was for breakfast. Probably the last 2 times I've eaten here, in fact, have been for breakfast. We need to come back for dinner one of these times because it's, like I said, it's been a while. I would love to get some breakfast here at Carnation, or not breakfast, dinner here at Carnation Cafe. They have some really good dinner too. It's actually one of the best places to eat in the park for any meal, but breakfast, best place to get Mickey Waffles around the Disneyland Resort, hands down, no contest. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. If you got questions, drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to check out more of my Disneyland content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.